Hello class. So we were discussing chapter 4, that is fraction. We have already done till finding the lowest form of a fraction. So today we will carry on with the other topic from the same chapter, that is comparison of fraction. Okay, so first with the like fraction, how would you know which one is greater and which one is smaller? So like fraction means the one whose denominator is same. Now in this case, in case of like fraction, you will look at the numerator. The one with the greater numerator is the greater number. So 8, 5 is the greater number. Then you have 6. Then 3 by 5. So you look at the numerator. If the numerator is greater, the greater numerator has a greater value. Okay. Now similarly for unlike fraction, how do you compare it? Unlike fraction, how do you compare it? So we all know what is unlike fraction, right? So with a different numerator. Okay, now in this case you will be looking at the denominator. If your denominator is greater, that means that particular fraction is greater. Okay, so here 8, 1 with the denominator 8 is the greater value. Then you have 5, then you have this. Okay, so this is how you compare it, unlike fraction. Okay, now if you have fraction with the same numerator but different denominator, let us say 2 by 3 or 2 by 6. In this case, how do you compare the numbers? Okay, so first you have to find, we all know how to convert the unlike fraction into a like fraction, right? So first let us convert this into a like fraction. How do you do that? By finding the LCM. Now so for that you have to find the LCM of a denominator, that is 3, 6. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So 6 would be your LCM. Okay, now your denominator should be 6. So if you multiply 3 with what number, you will get 6, 3 2s are 6. So with the same number you will multiply the numerator, so 2 2s are 4. Similarly to the other number also. So you have 6 into 1 will give you 6, 2 into 1 will give you 2. Now then compare. You got the like fraction. Now look at the numerator. Which one is greater? This one, because here the numerator is of a great value as that of the other one. So 4 by 6 is greater than that of 2 by 6. So if you have the same numerator, this is how you compare the numbers. Okay. Auntie, now the same method will be applied for comparing the fraction with the different numerator also. Okay, the one which you did with the same numerator, similarly find the LCM and then carry on with the procedure. Is that clear? Okay, so till here we have completed the basic of fractions. Okay, like types, how do you compare, which one is greater, which one is smaller. Now we will move on to the much complicated portion. It's not that complicated also, because you have done this in your previous class. So we will move on with that. So first would be your addition. How do you add the fraction? If you understand addition properly, you can easily carry out the subtraction too. Okay, so for addition, let us go to exercise 4D. Question number 1. Add the fraction and reduce the sum to the lowest term. Okay, so reducing that term to the reducing to the lowest term I have already taught you earlier. So first I'll teach you how to add, and then again I'll show you the reduction process. Okay, so question number 1, that is 3 by 7 plus 2 by 4. So in this case also, first you will find the LCM of the denominator. So you have 7 and 4. So you will find the LCM of it. So you do not have, you just have 1 as a common factor between these two. So you will simply multiply. Okay, 7 into 4 would give you 28. So LCM would be your 28. Okay. So you will write 28 in a denominator portion. Okay, now 7 multiplied with what number will give you 28? 7, 4 will give you 28. So with that 4 you will multiply the numerator. Okay, then the sign, that is addition sign. Similarly with 4, what will you multiply to get 28? 4, 7 will give you 28. So with that 7 you will multiply the numerator. Is that clear? Okay, now carrying out the simple multiplication process, that is 4 3s are 12 plus 7 2s are 14 divided by 28. Okay, now 4 5 6 26 by 28. Now finding the lowest term, either you can carry out with the division process or by finding the HCF of these two terms. So I will simply carry out with the division process. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So 13 by 14 would be your lowest term. Okay, so I hope you understood how to add the fraction. Okay, now this one was when you were given either a improper fraction or a proper fraction. Now if you have a mixed number or mixed fraction, how do you add it? Okay, only one of the step is added to this. So let's go to question number 2. Add and express the sum as a mixed number. The question is also in a mixed number fraction. So you will add this number and again whatever you get you will convert it into a mixed fraction only. So I already taught you how to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction, right? So 3 into 1, 3 1s are 3 plus 1, 4 by 3 plus 4 4 16 plus 1 17 by 4. So you converted it into an improper fraction. Now the LCM process. So LCM of 4 and 33 would be 12. So 3 4 is 12 into numerator is also 4. 4 3 is 12. Then you are given numerator, you multiplied by numerator, that is 17. So 4 4 is 16 plus 3 7s are 21, 3 1s are 3, 4 5, 51 divided by 12. Now add it. 6 plus 1 7, 5 plus 1 6 divided by 12. Now according to question you have to convert this into a mixed fraction. So divide 67 by 12, 67 by 12. So 12, 4 would give you 48, then 5, 6, 6 2s are 12, 1 6 1s are 6 plus 1 72 is greater. So 12 into 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 1 6. So 12 5 is 60. So if you subtract, 7 is the remainder. So your mixed form would be, this would be your answer. Okay, I hope you understood this, how to convert the mixed fraction that we are given, how to add the mixed fraction and then again convert it into a mixed number. That's why I told you to have a clear idea about the basic, because if you do not know how to convert the mixed into improper, then there you will encounter the problem. Okay, so that's all with the addition. Now we will carry on with the subtraction process. How do you subtract the fraction? Now for that, let us go to exercise 4E. Like I told you, it's similar to that for addition only, but here you need to, instead of adding, you are subtracting. Okay, so let's go to 4e. 4e, let's go to 4e. Question number 1, find the difference. Difference also means to subtract. Okay, so you are given 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2. So similarly in this case also you will find the LCM of 4 and 2, starting with the lowest number. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So LCM would be 2 into 2 into 1. So 2 2s are 4, 4 1s are 4. So 4 would be your LCM. So denominator would be your LCM that you got, that is 4. So 4 into 1 is 4. So 1 into your numerator, that is 3, minus 2 into 2 is 4. So 2 into your numerator. So 3 1 is 3, minus 2 1 is 2 divided by 4. So 3 minus 2 is 1 by 4 would be your answer. So you see here the process is similar to that of addition, just that here instead of adding you are subtracting. Okay, now similarly with the mixed number also you do the same thing. Okay, now question number 2, subtract and express the difference as a mixed number. Question number, I will do question number 2b, that is 6 minus 1 2 by 3. So one is given in a whole number and another is given as a mixed fraction. Okay, so if you do not have anything in denominator, you place 1. Okay, so 6 1 minus, you have to convert the mixed into improper. So 3 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5 divided by 3. So LCM of 1 and 3 would be 3. So 1 3 into your numerator, minus 3 1 is 3 into your numerator. So 6 3s are 18, minus 5 1s are 5 divided by your denominator, that is 3. So 18 minus 5 would give you 13 divided by 3. So this would be your answer. Okay, I hope you understood this, how to subtract. So we have done addition and subtraction. Now the other two operation of a mathematics with the fraction that we will be doing is multiplication and division process. Okay, so let's carry out the multiplication of the fraction. So for that we will carry out few questions from your exercise, that is exercise 4F. Okay, starting with question 1a. Starting with question 1a. The question is 1 by 3 into 7. So if you do not have anything in a denominator, place 1. So 3 and 7, they have just 1 as a common factor, that means they cannot be cancelled. So simply 7 1 is 7, 3 1 is 3. So this would be your answer. Okay, now let us do question number G. 45 into 2 by 15. So like I told you, if you do not have anything in the denominator, place 1. Okay, now the numerator and denominator, if it can be cancelled, then you can simply cancel it. Okay, so 5 3s are 15, 5 9s are 45, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. So 3 2 is 6 and in denominator you have 1, so you simply can write it as 6. So this is how you multiply your fractions. Okay, denominator and numerator, if it can be cancelled, if it has more than 1 as a common factor, then you can simply cancel it. Okay, now let us carry on with that of your mixed fraction. If you have a mixed fraction, how do you carry it out? So question number 4F. Question number 4. Find the products and express it in their lowest term. So find the product. So I'll take up first question. So here you are given mixed fraction. Similarly convert it into improper fraction. That is 3 into 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7 by 3 into 4 1 4 plus 1 5 by 4. Now 7 5 is 35, 4 3 is 12. Okay, now you see if it can be further deducted. 35 and 12, no, it cannot be further cancelled, so this one is only the lowest form. Okay, so similarly for other question also, if you have a mixed fraction given, convert it into improper fraction, and then if denominator and numerator can be cancelled, then you can cancel it and then write down the answer. Okay, now question number 6, if instead of multiplication, if off is given, then what do you do is off 4 by 7. So here you replace off with multiplication sign, write down the same thing, and simply now if you see this 2 in here in numerator you have 4 and here in denominator you have 2, so it can be cancelled. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, so answer would be 2 divided by 7. This would be your answer. Okay, so this is how you carry out the multiplication for the fraction. Now similarly, how do you carry out the division for the fraction? Okay, now before going through the division of the fraction, we have to understand one term, which is reciprocal. What does reciprocal mean? If I give you the fraction 3 by 4, and if I ask you to write the reciprocal of 3 by 4, then your answer would be 4 by 3. That means your denominator will go into a numerator's place and numerator will come into a denominator's place. Okay, now before carrying out the division, you have to understand what is reciprocal. Okay, now let us carry on with the division of the fraction from exercise 4G. Exercise 4G, question number 2, that is divide. I will take up question number 2B. So the question is 6 divided by 1 by 9. So if you do not have anything in denominator, replace it, place 1 to it. So 6 by 1. Now this divide sign has to be converted into multiplication sign, and when you convert into a multiplication sign, you have to write the reciprocal of this. Reciprocal of this, write the reciprocal. So reciprocal would be 9 by 1. So 6 9s are 54 would be your answer. That's why I told you understanding what reciprocal means is very important. Okay. Now let's question number 2, 3 you can easily do it. Oh no, 3, let's take one example from question number 3 also. Question number 3, 2 divided by, you are given a mixed fraction. So similarly, you write this as it is. First convert the mixed into improper. 2 1s are 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. Now 2 by 1, divide has to be converted into multiplication. When you convert it into multiplication, write the reciprocal, 2 divided by 3. So 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 1 is 3. So 4 by 3 would be your answer. Okay. Now similarly, let's do question number 4, that is find the quotient. I hope you all know what quotient means, right? Okay, so question number 4A, 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 5. So convert divide into multiplication, so you write reciprocal. 1 by 5, 1 is 5, 2 1 is 2. So 2 divide it with 5, so 2 2 is 4. So quotient would be your quotient is 2 here, and 1 is your remainder. This one is your divisor, this one is your dividend. That you already have a concept about, right? So here we finish off division, multiplication, all 4 operations. Now we know how to divide, multiply, add or subtract the fractions. Now same thing we will do it with the word problems. Particular statement will be given. Now reading that particular sentence, you have to make out whether you have to add, subtract, divide or multiply. Okay, so that we will be doing it in our next class. Thank you.